Ben Johnson, the story that shook the world. The moderate success of the 1984 Olympics made Ben Johnson train a lot harder, and he decided to take a huge risk and start using steroids. On 1924-1988, he won the gold medal for the 100-meter sprint during the Seoul Summer Olympics. In fact, he set a new world record with that run, hitting 9.79 seconds for 100 meters. However, all of the fame and glory came with a price. After his win, he was disqualified. He was stripped of his golden medal. Foolishly or not, a bit later, he openly admitted to using steroids.
Lance Armstrong, the pathological liar.
Lance Armstrong admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs in an interview with Oprah Winfrey.
Yes or no? Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
The charges against Armstrong are all too common in the cycling world. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency released more than 1,000 pages of evidence in doping allegations against Armstrong and his teammates. He is accused of using EPO, testosterone, cortisone.
In your opinion, was it humanly possible to win the Tour de France without doping 7 times in a row?
Not in my opinion.
He was stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles in the scandal, and the International Olympic Committee demanded that he give back the bronze medal he won in 2000.
Daniel Monte. Almonte was a pitching phenom at the 2001 Little League World Series, but his size and fastball proved too good to be true. It was later uncovered that he was 14 years old while dominating the tournament for players age 11 to 12. Almonte stood 5'8" and allowed just 3 hits over 3 starts, including a perfect game, while leading his Bronx, New York Little League team to 3rd place in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. By then, a rival team from New York already had hired a private investigator to look into the Bronx players' ages, but it wasn't until 2 weeks after the tournament that Almonte's authentic birth certificate from the Dominican Republic was assessed by Sports Illustrated.
The scandal of Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Figure skater Nancy Kerrigan was attacked by a metal baton-wielding assailant as she left the ice after a practice session in Detroit.
Why? I don't know, some hard black stick.
Originally favored to win the 1994 U.S. Figure Skating Championships, the now injured Kerrigan was forced to the sidelines. In her absence, 1991 champion Tonya Harding captured the spotlight, the U.S. title, and the spot on the U.S. Olympic team for the following month winter game in Lillehammer. It didn't take long for the mystery to unravel. Assault accomplice Sean Ekdahl caved and told the FBI about the plot that was hatched with Harding's ex-husband, Jeff Gilligy, to get Kerrigan out of the way. Eventually, Harding admitted that she knew about the attack after the fact, but failed to come forward.
Many of you will be unable to forgive me for that.
The United States Olympic Committee was about to kick Harding off the team when a $25 million lawsuit filed by Harding's lawyers changed its mind.
I am embarrassed and ashamed.
The ruse of Rosie Ruiz.
No one is sure how she did it, but this unknown runner came out of nowhere ahead of all the other women.
On this day, April 21 in 1980, Rosie Ruiz must have seemed like the fittest athlete ever to run the Boston Marathon. The 26-year-old New Yorker finished first among the marathon's women runner in a near-record time, just over 2.5 hours. Even more impressive, when officials crowned her with the winner, she was barely sweating. Ruiz made winning a marathon look easy, and it was using her signature strategy: don't run the whole thing.
A 26-year-old runner named Rosie Ruiz cheated her way to a Boston Marathon victory. Ruiz ran the New York City Marathon a few months earlier to qualify for Big Boston, but before that, she was really unknown in the racing world. In Boston, Ruiz won the women's race with a time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, one of the fastest ever on record back then. People grew suspicious, as you might imagine, and investigators figured out Rosie Ruiz had actually jumped into the race about a mile before the finish line.
Officials were dubious and were proven right when they asked what Ruiz's intervals had been. Ruiz replied,
Someone else asked me that. I'm not sure what intervals are. What are they?
Oh my God, she really is stupid. Like really stupid.